25th. I just finished my first course for the week. This is week 2. I was a little worried starting the week, because this was the class that triggered me last week, and they actually did the Project Survive presentation, and I mean, I was getting restless. We didn't have a break today, but so I like about halfway in, I turned off my video and so I could move around, but I could feel it building up. I was just going through the slides. I could feel it building up, and just I think there's a part that you know, just one, I'm grateful that they have a program like this, and I keep thinking, like, what would have it, how would have things turned out if I had this information before, you know? I mean, I mentioned that I'm a therapist, and I've always just emotionally disconnected, and I never do like couples therapy. That's never been, I think I tried it once, and by accident. It was in it wasn't accident, it was kind of planned out, I guess, in my practicum course before I graduated. And after that experience, I had a family that I was working with, and it was clear the issues in the family were stemming from the parents. And I worked with, it was really just family therapy, but I also did couples therapy, and for like it was short term, just for them to get through the program. And at the end, I remember they sat with me and they thanked me both, and then they said, but we've decided to separate. And my world just dropped right then and there, because it was around the time that my parents were going through their stuff. And I remember I was just like, I can't do this. I mean, not only did I not want to do therapy when I was in grad school, but then to have that exposure off the bat, and it was technically a second-year placement, and it was my first year doing it, so I knew already it was going to be intense. But after that, I was just like, oh hell no, like I'm not equipped for this. So I'm never done after that, like couples therapy or relationships. I was always better at, you know, parent-child relationships. But I don't know what it was about today. I was just getting triggered, and and then I'm thinking, you know, because we got to see the presentation live, and I'm like, well, snap, if I'm getting triggered right now just hearing the presentation, like, am I really gonna be able to give the presentation? So that's going through my mind right now. And I'm thinking, like, just the way that I got here, am I really gonna have to? Right, there's a part of me that's like, do I really have to do the presentation? Because just the way things have been unfolding, the dreams just give you that next step, right? It may not completely follow through in that way. It's just meant to get you to that next step. And so for me, I'm thinking that maybe those dreams were meant to get me here, to really address it, to really have to face this part of my life. And it's not just that event. The presentation focuses on healthy relationships. And so I was thinking about my ex, I was thinking about all these other relationships in my life, really, I was being triggered. So, so anyways, I just wanted to report on that. That's where I'm at. And so there's, I think secretly I'm just like, oh, I don't really have to present. I hope my dreams just, you know, showed me what I needed to see to go through this process of healing and being triggered. That's what I'm hoping. That's what I'm hoping. Because I'm being triggered, so yeah, I just wanted to share that. That's where I'm at with the class. And I have an hour to get myself together because I have one more client tonight. I'm thinking maybe I won't schedule a client after this class anymore. Just because it's just too much. It's just too much. It's too much. For right now, it's just too much. That's all. Hi. My name is Yubi, and in case you haven't figured it out, this footage is capturing my experience as I learn to navigate my personal spiritual awakening. I am learning that this experience is unique to each one of us. In whatever way we believe we are embracing living our truth, this just happens to be my journey. And despite me having a graduate degree and a license in clinical social work, this by no means is intended to replace any type of mental health advice. This is just me on a personal level, documenting my experience, shedding light on the truth that I am learning and discovering for myself, and really inviting you along for the ride. If by some magical chance you find this content to be helpful in any way, shape, or form, please click the like button, share the message, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I have an Instagram account, a personal one, and one specifically for this channel that you're more than welcome to check out. I'm an open book. I have also created t-shirt designs. I'm wearing my favorite one right now, which is the North Node design, but I have that and other things that you can look at inspired by this process and journey, and I have the link in the description box as well as in the about section of my YouTube channel. So you're more than welcome to check those items out. Any type of support is great. Again, if you find this content really helpful or meaningful, sometimes when we take that step and be vulnerable, with showing what's inside our hearts and what's really our truth, we realize that we're much more connected than what we thought we were. And so I hope that as I'm living this experience and that you find some type of truth for yourself, or find some type of ability to heal in some way just by relating, just by knowing that you're not alone. That really has been my goal with this process, not just being able to connect with others, but really for my own healing. It's definitely been a therapeutic experience and a very creative one for myself. So I thank you, and I wish you all the best, and we'll see what else comes next for me. So